again!
Hi there!
I'm still Sophie.
And I'm still Brad.
And we're still the bringers of the gay.
Ayo. Anyways, today we wanted to talk to you about something really important in college. Finding your people. You know it's important.
Now, as we mentioned,
we wanted to talk about, stuff you'll be facing in college. Or probably are already facing. Let's face it. So, we wanted to talk about some of, the clubs and things that we're involved in, where we've met people.
we're lucky enough to be, a pretty liberal university.
Yeah.
But I think at anywhere you go, you'll find some sort of community. So our experience might not necessarily translate directly, but I think some of the things we talk about will remain relevant.
Yeah. So, first off, we're both involved in a club called Fierce Advocates at Yale, which is a club that reaches out to LGBTQ youth in the New Haven area. And
one of the things we love about Fierce Advocates is it brings together not just people who identify themselves as queer, but also just people who really want to be involved in the queer community or in community service and good kind of stuff like that.
We reach out to schools. We do I guess it's a citywide GSA, QSA. Some people call it that, or
Queer Straight Alliance. Cool stuff.
It makes us a little.
Yeah. So we're running this youth group. We're doing a Pride Prom. We did a conference for them. So anyway, we've become pretty close as a group.
It's gonna be awesome.
Where we are. If you've heard of a Pride Prom, you should go to it. So. Yeah, anyway, that group's nice because it enables us to meet other people interested in queer things, interested in talking about queer things, interested in teaching about queer things, and we also get to interact with the queer youth. So that's cool.
Yeah.
But that's only, it's a pretty small group. It's, maybe not the best of ways just to meet people, because it's mostly about doing cool stuff and not about meeting people. So I also have begun going to meetings of events by this group called Sappho. Now, on our campus, Sappho is the, queer women's group. And then there's also its complement, which is called Gay Yaleys, because we like to use letters multiple times.
Oh, we love letters here, and, short little words, and,
and acronyms. But anyway, Sappho, basically queer women's group. We're having a bunch of, pre-games, and we're going to have a flannel swap. We're going to have a Tegan and Sarah sing-along.
Wait, there's a flannel swap?
There's going to be a flannel swap.
Oh, yes!
Anyway, but, these events are all coming together by people who are freshmen right now, and they've taken over this group, but I think it would be just as easy to have started the group, because they weren't really left with much, and so they're just organizing all these events that they think people will be interested in, and I'm super excited, and Bro's also super excited, because there's going to be a flannel swap.
Flannel swap! Yes! Sorry. I was born into flannel.
She was born into flannel. The doctors just wrapped her in flannel.
Instead of giving me a baby blanket, they just, give me a flannel, and I'm just
Something else to think about if you're looking for queer people on your campus is something like the dyke nod. But who do you give the dyke nod to? Let's think about this.
Flannel?
People wearing flannel. People with septum piercings. Okay, I'm calling Bro out right now on this one.
It's okay. It's okay.
People wearing Tegan and Sarah shirts. Usually a safe bet.
People on the rugby team?
People with rainbow bracelets.
People with rainbow hair.
People with rainbow pins on their bags and things. We're not saying that all of these people are going to be queer. Some of them are going to be, great heterosexual allies. Yeah, so anyway, you can, look for people who look cool. And even if they're not queer, particularly involved in queer stuff, they're probably cool if they have any combination of those things. So, you really can't lose if you're looking for them.
And if you find somebody with rainbow pants, just, befriend them.
That is an instant friend right there.
It's just add water and they're your friend. For example, I first befriended Sophie over here because of the wonderful rainbow wear and Tegan and Sarah posters. That was the time to give the nod. So,
if you need some practice with your dyke nod, find some bros. They sometimes do that thing. It's hey, bro.
Yeah, just pretend that you're a bro.
Okay. Or just, like, lift your chin. That's basically all there is to it. Like, give that, like, oh, like, I kind of know you look with a chin lift. It doesn't...
I've seen you before. Bro. Sup. Don't do like this. That just doesn't make you look like you know what you're doing.
Then you just look like a metalhead with her iPod in. Anyway, we hope this has been helpful. And we look forward to your suggestions about what other things will be helpful. And if you need more advice about gaydar, we're just going to keep endorsing the blogs that we like.
Also, if you need, like, tell us if you think of any great situations in which to give this nod. Like, tell us your top, like, what your indicators are.
Like nod moments. We would love to hear about those.
Now, to you, we give a nod.
You need some practice.
I just got so excited. Okay. There we go. That was terrible.
Can we do that again? No.
One more time.
Fruit.
Fruit.
Fruit?
Fruit?
Fruits!
That was a little awkwarder than I thought it would be.